All of you have seen my last video. In my last video, I explained you how to evaluate double integration and how to find area under the curve using double integration. So in this video, we shall further understand the topic area using double integration by taking some examples. So already we know now, I briefly explained earlier what we have covered. So already we know that the area under the curve when the limits of integration are constant is given by this formula, where these limits x equal to a to x equal to b are constant limits, y equal to c to y equal to d are constant limits, and order of integration is dx dy. Now if we have to if order of integration is dx dy, that means first we have to integrate with respect to x treating y constant, and once the integration with respect to x is over, then we have to integrate with respect to y. So this is a rule I already explained you. And the case 2 can be when the limits of integration are variable limits. So this is a formula, almost same formula, double integration. We can take order dx dy and we can take order dy dx. It's our choice. Already we know that if order is dy dx, then the given strip is vertical strip, and if the order is dx dy, then the given strip is horizontal strip. And if the order is dy dx, then the first limits are limits for y, and limits of y are function of x. So first we shall integrate with respect to y treating x constant, and then apply limits, and then once the integration with respect to y is over, then integrate with respect to x. In variable limits, in double integration, first limits are variable limits and second limits are constant limits. So already all these rules we know. Now we shall be doing some examples on double integration. So these 4 examples we shall cover. Find the area enclosed in the ellipse in first quadrant. This is find the whole area enclosed in the ellipse. So this you have to find the area of the ellipse only in first quadrant. Here you have to find the whole area lying inside the ellipse. Evaluate by changing the order of integration. Again we have to find the area of the ellipse, but here first you have to plot the region of integration, and then you have to change the order of integration, and then you have to evaluate. So this will introduce you one new topic also, how to change the order of integration. And in next example we shall find the area of the ellipse enclosed by these 2-3 curves. So this is ellipse, this is straight line, and this is positive quadrant, x-axis and y-axis, bounded by x-axis and y-axis. So we start. So first example is find the area enclosed in the ellipse in first quadrant. So now you know formula is double integration dy dx. So this is first quadrant, and according to procedure we have to take one small strip inside the first quadrant. So we have taken AB vertical strip. If we want to keep the order dy dx, then we have to choose vertical strip, and if we want to keep the order dx dy, then we have to choose horizontal strip. So it's our choice whether we want to solve the question using order dy dx or using dx dy. So in this example I have taken order dy dx, that's why I have taken strip to be vertical strip. Now this vertical strip varies from, we need limits of y, so this vertical strip varies from here. Here point is B point, so B point is on x-axis. On x-axis y coordinate is 0, so y varies from 0 to point A. On point A, how will you find y? So just simplify this, y square by 1, because point A is on ellipse, and on ellipse the value of y is, just simplify y for y square by 1 equal to 1 minus x square by 4. So on simplification we get y equal to under root 4 minus x square by 2. So our limits vary from y equal to 0 to y equal to under root 4 minus x square by 2. Once the limits of y are over, and then we have to cover this whole region. So this strip starts from here and move like this, and it has to cover whole region. So this will give us limits for x, and this strip moves from here to here. At this point x equal to 2. How you are getting limits for x? So put y0, and if you put y0 you get x square by 4 equal to 1, which means x equal to plus minus 2. So actually x varies from minus 2 to 2, but as we have to take this part only, limits for this part only, so here x varies from 0 to 2. So limits for x are 0 to 2. Now we take further. So next we have to integrate first with respect to y. So integration of 1 is y, here y, and limits, apply limits 0 to under root 4 minus x square by 2. So upper limit root 4 minus x square by 2 minus y, lower limit y is 0. So once the integration with respect to y is over, then we shall integrate with respect to x. Use formula under root a square minus x square. So you know integration of under root a square minus x square is x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a. So here a square is 4, so plus a square by 2, yani that means 4 by 2, and sine inverse x by a is 2 because a square is 4. And then apply limit 0 to 2. Apply upper limit, put x equal to 2. If you put x2, this becomes 0. Put x2, sine inverse 2 by 2, sine inverse 1, and sine inverse 1 is pi by 2. So this is 4 by 4, cancel out, 4 by 4 cancel out, and this is pi by 2. So we have pi by 2 minus, put x0. So if you put x0, this is 0. Put x0, sine inverse 0, this is also 0. So finally we have pi by 2. Next we find the area enclosed in the ellipse. So earlier we found area enclosed in the ellipse in first quadrant only, and now we find whole area inside the ellipse. So if you multiply the previous area by 4, then that will give you the whole area inside the ellipse. But if you want to take proper limits of integration, and you find the whole area under the ellipse, then we can proceed like this. This will further clarify your concepts, how you will change the limits of integration when you expand your area like this. So now we are taking, as we are taking order dy dx, so that means our strip will be a vertical strip, and our strip varies from this lowest part of the ellipse to highest part of the ellipse, upper part of the ellipse. So at lowest part of the ellipse y is negative. So if we simplify the ellipse for y, equation of ellipse for y, so we get y square by 1 equal to 1 minus x square by 4. So which gives y equal to plus minus under root 4 minus x square by 2. So plus minus under root 4 minus x square by 2 means y varies from negative value to positive value. So y equal to minus under root 4 minus x square by 2 to plus under root 4 minus x square by 2. So this strip, now for limits of x, we have to move this strip from the lowest point of x to highest point of x, which will give us limits for x. For limits for x, how you have to find limits for x? Actually, you just put y0. If you put y0, you get x square by 4 equal to 1, which gives x equal to plus minus 2. So at lowest point x is minus 2, and this is the highest point at which x is 2. So these are limits for x, and now just simplify. So you know that if your limits are from negative to positive, and if your function, integrand function is even function, then you can use formula twice times 0 to a. You have already you know that formula, integration minus a to a fx dx is 2 times 0 to a fx dx if your fx is even function, and integration minus a to a fx dx is 0 when fx is odd function. So now here 1 is even function, so limits negative to positive are, you can convert to 2 times 0 to positive. So now integration of 1 is y, under limit 0 to root 4 minus x square by 2, apply limits upper limit minus lower limit, put y upper limit, so this is upper limit, minus put y 0, so 0, so you are getting this. So now once the integration with respect to y is over, now you have to integrate with respect to x, and single integration formula under root a, you will use under root a square minus x square. You know that this is x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 plus sine inverse x by a, where a square is 4 and a is 2. So then apply your limits 0 to 2 as we proceeded in previous example. Apply upper limit, put x2, and minus apply lower limit, put x0. On simplification we get 2 pi. So next we have introduction to change of variable in double integration. So we have to evaluate this by changing the order of integration. This will also introduce you the topic, new topic, change of variable in double integration. How you have to change the order of integration in double integration. If here order is dy dx, you can change your order to dx dy. We already know that if order is dy dx, that means our strip is vertical strip, and if we have to change the order of integration, then we have to change the strip. So we have to change the vertical strip to horizontal strip. So now the first step in this example, the first step is, first you have to plot the region of integration, because this region is not given to you. You are just given this question and you have to plot the region of integration. How will you plot? You know that y varies from minus under root 4 minus x square by 2 to plus under root 4 minus x square by 2. So this is your y. Y varies from minus to plus under root 4 minus x square by 2. If you squaring both sides, you get equation of ellipse, x square by 4 plus y square by 1 equal to 1. So this represents equation of ellipse. And limits for x varies from minus 2 to 2. So x varies from minus 2 to 2. Now to change the order of integration, so here order is dy dx. To change the order of integration, you have to change the strip. So earlier our strip was vertical strip. Now we will take one horizontal strip in the given region of integration. Now here x varies from this point to this point. First limits for x, variable limits for x, and then second limits, constant limits for y. So to find limits for x, you simplify this for x. X square by 4 equal to 1 minus y square. So if you take square root both sides, you get x as plus minus 2 under root 4 minus y square as shown here. So now x varies from minus from this point minus 2 under root 4 minus 2 under root 1 minus y square to this point plus 2 under root 1 minus y square, and you have to cover whole ellipse. So this strip varies from lowest point to highest point. So this will move like this and will cover the whole region. So at lowest point y is minus 1 and at highest point y is 1. How you are getting y minus 1 and y plus 1? Just put x 0. Once your limits for x are over, put x 0 and you get y square by 1 equal to 1. This gives y equal to plus minus 1. So lowest limit for y is minus 1 and highest limits for y is plus 1. And then next, again these are limits from negative to positive, and if you multiply as the function is integrand function is even function, so you can multiply this by twice and you can take limits from 0 to positive 2 under root 1 minus y square, and then integrate with respect to x, integrate 1 with respect to x. So integration of 1 is x under limit 0 to 2 root 1 minus y square, and then integrate further after applying limits you get this. And now you have to do single integration using formula root a square minus y square. So this is y by 2 root a square minus y square plus a square by 2 sine inverse y by a. So using formula and then put limits 0 to 1, so you get 2 pi.